So I am 14 months on T. I think I'm technically a couple of days late again. Or maybe I'm not. I don't even know the date at the moment. Whew. Sorry, I'm a bit chilly. I'm outside. And wearing my old Melbourne Racing Club jumper because I'm about to go up to my horse son and clean the paddock and take him for a ride and probably go to the feed store and buy more hay. So I guess I'm basically funded for surgery. My aim was $10,000 to cover everything. I'm at 9,400, but 200 of that, so to boost me to 9,600, was for my psych appointment, which is next week. There's a bean in my feed. Sorry, I'm a bush of plants. The 26th, which is next Thursday, I think. Yeah, which is my, pre-psych appointment that I gotta get ticked off within 3 months of my surgery. And my surgery is, I think, 2.5 months after it, so cutting it fine. But yeah, that's happening next week, so that's really exciting. But yeah, because $200 of my money was for that, I'm not putting that money into the account because my account's set up so that I get interest if I don't take money out of it. So I'm just not putting that $200 into it. So really, I'm kind of at 9,600 as of next week because I get paid. I'll be at 9,600, and no, I was at 9,600. That's a lie. I needed $400 next, so I'd be at 9,800. So I'm basically funded because the surgery is like 2.5 months away, as I just said. And sorry, I'm keeping an eye on the bees because I'm very scared of bees. So I'm basically funded, so that's really exciting. It's mostly just making sure I have money to live because obviously I don't work for 2 weeks. And then after that, I think I can go back to work, but I probably can't work super hard. Physically, at least, carrying stuff. So that's exciting. So yeah, psych appointment next week. So it's 26th of May. And then next month, so June, I think it's probably about a month later, I think it's near the end of the month, I have an appointment with my surgeon. And I think I probably have to get a bunch of tests done. And then I think I have an appointment in July as well. I don't think it's booked yet, but I think I have to have one then. I'll have to check when I go and see them. And then August 16th, oh sorry, 1st of August, pay all the money I spent a million years saving up and who lovely people helped donate and pay me to do things and stuff for. Get sent off to all the medical people, and then August 16th, Thundercats a go. So that's really exciting. Feels kind of surreal, because it felt surreal for so long because it was so far away and I felt like I'd never get there, and now I guess it's kind of soon. And then I have to immediately start saving and figuring out stuff because I've got to have a million appointments afterwards, and I have to have a secondary surgery for nipples. And they usually do it 3 months later, August, September, October, November. Okay, so like end of November-ish probably, I'll have to get a secondary surgery. It's probably going to be like way less expensive. I think it's just, I don't think you go under for it. I think it's just local anesthetic, so hopefully not too bad. And then, for the first time in several years, I will be able to put the little money I earn away, maybe for something else. So, 14 months on T, I guess, yeah, I shaved. I had like a full beard. Well, not a full beard, mostly here and then short here. So I was going to shave it all off, but then I left a bit at the front because I kind of got to the middle and was like, maybe I'll try that. And I kind of like it, so I'll probably leave that for a bit, and then I might shave off the middle and let the sides grow out a bit more. My skin's still super sensitive, just because it's not used to, obviously, shaving the face, because I don't actually really, I've only done it a handful of times, I usually just leave it. So I still get kind of breakouts when it happens, but what are you gonna do? Weird thing happened today. I went to get my shot. God, I've probably had so many by now. I can't be bothered doing the math. I'll do it some other time. They've changed how scripts work for some reason, and now I have to provide an endocrinologist name for on the script, but I never saw one because I didn't need to. So my doctor kind of just was like, "Oh, well, don't worry, we'll figure it out." And especially because I've already been on T for 14 months, so kind of sorted that out with like the insurance people and stuff, and I got my new script, but I'm probably gonna have to see a specialist just for a one-off appointment just so I can have a name down, which is annoying because it's like pointless. There's no reason for it, but gotta obey the more and more gatekeepy laws of medications, I guess. Apparently, though, if I've seen an endocrinologist, I can claim some of the money back from shots, which would be good. It honestly wouldn't save me that much money, because, I only have to get a new one every 9 weeks, you know. So it's like, and it's not all of it back, and I think it's only like $32 or something, my shots. So it probably only saves me like 15, you know, it probably averages out to like $7 a month to save, so which isn't much, but hey, every little bit counts, so if I can save money, I'd like to investigate that. Bird just flew past me. I'll see if you can see. I'll slink down in my chair a bit, but I've got like massive stomach hair. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like all over my fat stomach. Actually getting chest hair, which I won't really go up any higher to show you, for obvious reasons. Maybe after top surgery though. But I've got like kind of fine little black hairs that are like this long all over my chest, and then long, like 2 centimeter kind of long ones in here, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I can. Don't know if you can see it, but which is cool. It's going good. I'm actually wondering, I'll have to ask my surgeon how much of the area around my nipples I lose, because I've got like super long hairs all around there, and like super long, like super strong, awesome hairs, and I'd be pretty sad if I'm gonna lose them. God, sorry, the sun's coming out. I might move and go sit over here in the shade. Maybe I'll just sit here. But yeah, I'd be pretty sad to lose them, but, you know, can't do anything about it if I am, but I'll find out. So yeah, I guess that's the, future plans at the moment, which is exciting. I know there's been not much to say. I still occasionally get misgendered, which weirds me out, because I'm like, especially since I just shaved, I'm like, I have a beard. I mean, it's weird. It's like no matter what you do, you can't win. You know, it's like if you look stereotypically female, people call you she, but if you look stereotypically male, they'll still, like, fuck you over. Like, it's like you can't win. Especially when it's like, I like more, I guess by societal standards, feminine things, clothing and stuff. So I feel like I have to keep facial hair just for safety's sake, like, you know, if I want to use public bathrooms and stuff. So it's shitty when someone still misgenders you, because it's suddenly like, you start questioning everything, and you're like, am I safe to go out? And, ugh. Most of the time I'm fine, but I guess it's always going to be a stress, you know? I don't want to die in a public bathroom. So there's that. 14 months. It feels longer. Like, to know it hasn't been a year and a half. I guess there's just been so many changes in so short a period of time, especially because most of my changes happened super quick. Like, they happened a lot quicker than the time scale that is usual. I guess when it comes to things like facial hair, like, I got really thick facial hair. I mean, I was hairy before, which is probably why. My voice dropped quick. I guess the structure, like, I only weighed like 45 kilos, and I immediately jumped up to 55. I'm not that anymore, because I started dropping the weight off, so I'm probably like 53 now. But, like, I guess the changes just happen really quick, so it's weird to think it's only been 14 months and not, like, 20. Which is wild. I'm trying to think. I guess, that might be it. Might be a short, kind of rambling, just again, I think like I said in previous videos on it, gonna have more to talk about. I mean, 15 months, probably a little more, just because I'll be able to talk about my psych assessment, but it's probably just gonna be like, they ask me a bunch of stupid questions, and then we're like, yeah, you're good to go. That's probably gonna be it. And then, but then once I hit like 16, 17, 18, I think that's gonna be where a lot of things happen, because I'll have my surgeon appointments, and then I'll have, lead up to top surgery, and then top surgery. When will that be? Let's think. Let's see, June, 15, July, 16, August, 17. So it'll be 17 months when I have top surgery. And then 18 months will be pretty good, because it'll show, like, all the things afterwards. And it'll be a year and a half. So that's exciting. So yeah, I think I set my Eucarian to finish, not finish, but like I deadlined it a couple of weeks ago. Like, I moved it so that it's done, and I'll probably take it down, because I don't feel like there's a need for people to donate money anymore, because I'm gonna be able to get there. And I would rather, like, not that I think I'm gonna be left over with money, but I don't want to be left over with money, knowing that people donated it for my surgery. After surgery, and I'll probably save up a little and keep it in a savings so that for emergencies, because I had to spend all that on rent, and then I'll probably, hopefully, slowly save up and buy a new phone. I have an iPhone 4 and it's really shit, and it doesn't have a good battery, it just runs out every day, so it'd be good to be able to have a phone. I get really stressed out about not being able to have a phone or contact people or look up trains and stuff. And then hopefully after that, maybe at the end of the year or next year, I can save up and buy a new camera, because my camera's old, and then I can sell the old one. And then the ultimate plan is to save up to go for a trip, because I've never really done that. And I want to go to America and hassle my American friends. So it's probably going to be like, maybe 2018, maybe 2019. See what happens. Money is hard. Australia's far away from everything. But yeah, so, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go see my horse. My lovely son. Okay, bye.